Right, you're watching the marketplace. Now, let's talk tech, our weekly tech segment. And Google has issued an alert to users of YouTube and Gmail against an emerging phishing attack that poses a threat to users of these online services. And here to explain, tech analyst with Joy Business, Isaac Atase. I educate us on what phishing attacks are and the nature of attacks on YouTube and Gmail users.
Right, sure. Thank you very much, Daryl, for having me. So now, when we say phishing, it simply means, users or let's say malicious people sending you emails or messages with malicious intent, or often sending you messages with links for you to click so that they can be able to get access to your passwords or your login details, or even in some other cases, your bank details, so they can use that in finding means and ways in getting into your account. So in a nutshell, this is what phishing means when people try to get to you by using fraudulent emails or messages with links that when you click, they can be able to get information about you and use that as against you.
So, yeah, what is Google recommending that users do right now?
What it is that happened is that Google noticed that some hackers used YouTube and also Gmail in sending messages to users by asking them to, input their login details or their personal details with rewards or with promises of gaining rewards or some point of that sort. And this is what Google cautioned its users about in the past few weeks. And if you also realized, this has a trickle down effect because a lot of people use YouTube, a lot of people use Gmail as well, especially for businesses. So if we open it up, we realize that the threat is not only for users that or individual users, let me put it that way, but also for businesses and all other users that log on to Gmail and YouTube. We all know how wide the reach YouTube and Gmail is. A lot of company email sits on the Gmail platform, and so if there's any attack of this sort through Gmail or YouTube, definitely it could also affect companies as well. So we notice that, or you notice that in the past week, a lot of businesses, even the cybersecurity, has issued a notice cautioning people to be very careful with how they respond to emails, to links that are sent them by unknown users or by unknown email accounts or accounts that they are not very sure of. So a lot of the time, these accounts come disguised. It may look like the original, but not may necessarily be the original. So you may find out, let's say, for instance, if you have, let's say, Daryl.com, you find a Daryl with a little c at the end of com, and which, if you don't take particular attention, you don't pay particular attention, you may think, oh, this is coming from the website we all know, Daryl.com, and as soon as you click, it sends you to a landing page where it sort of opens you up because they're able to get all the information they need from you and use that in hacking your devices. Now, the threat, and I want to focus on businesses, is that now if we all on one network and I do this, the danger is that it has the potential to affect the whole network or the whole system of the business. So once an attacker or once a hacker gets to me, that person will be able to get to my business as well because I'm using the business network, I'm using the business internet of that sort. So it's easy for the person to also penetrate into the business network as well. So in a nutshell, this is what YouTube has been saying, this is what Gmail has been saying, that be careful when you receive emails asking you to click on links, emails that actually look like that of YouTube and Google with a no reply account, and also some of other Gmail and Google's helpline accounts. Be careful. Check online to see if there's any issue or there's any notice on the official website of these companies before you click these links, because it could be malicious, it could be dangerous.
Okay, some of the things to be on the lookout for. The subject could be an online reward program. Congratulations, you're a lucky Google user. Every 10 millionth search is reached worldwide, we will proclaim a lucky user to send out a thank you gift to your lucky user. I mean, those are very enticing things that people are usually attracted to when they go online. How else can you keep safe online? Individual, business, any advice for our audience this afternoon?
So I'll put it this way. Now, how to detect a phishing link? One of the easiest and simple ways that you can detect a phishing link is for you to look out for the S at the end of the HTTPS. So when somebody sends you a link and you notice it begins with the HTTP, now always look out for the S. It's one of the ways of checking to see if the link is safe. So the S there sort of provides a line of guarantee that you can be sure about. Also, now when some of these links are sent, now you can check this or you can try it if you're watching. Just send it on a WhatsApp group or to a friend on WhatsApp. You realize that if it's a saved link, you get a pop-up. So if I send a link to my Joe Online to your WhatsApp dial right now, you realize that you sometimes get a pop-up. Now, this is also another measure that, or another level of authentication that you can look out for. So that also tells you it's a safe link. A lot of these malicious links do not come with the pop-ups. So these are one of the ways or two of the ways that you can, notice a phishing link. However, if you find out that you've been attacked, especially for business, if you're on a business network, one of the things to do is to quickly disconnect disconnect your machine or your laptop from the network so that it prevents further spreading of the malware that has been deposited. And also the systems
Okay.
administrator can perform a scan quickly so that they can fish out all the viruses that are being installed or if there's any, attack being happening or if the attack is in process.
All right. If you see anything that is too good to be true, you should verify as well. Thank you so much, Isaac Atase, tech analyst with Joy Business.